Hello everybody and welcome back to another Magic Arena draft where we are now into the Powered Cube. And just a side note, my first attempt at the Powered Cube, or my intro to Powered Cube, was not particularly successful, but gonna give it another shot while we wait for the next set of Law and Eclipsed. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's head on into our pack one, pick one. And we have got a lot of lands. Nothing particularly exciting, no power. I guess maybe we could take a land to be safe, or maybe a preordain. Maybe the troll could be a nice one, which is a new inclusion, which I don't recall being in the first time round. There's a kappa if we try and go for the artifacts, which I do quite enjoy, though I think my last time with kappa wasn't too great, and I recall it wheeling quite a bit. So I think I'm just going to take a blue preordain as my pick one. Okay, so I've got an echo now. And I recall there being the orc sniper that pings for every time the opponent draws a card beyond their first. So that could be one if we try to wheel, or we could pick up the talisman and the petal. If we want to go down the artifact and try and wheel the kappa, though I quite like a draw 7, so I think I might actually just take an echo. I think I'll just take with the ramp. That's probably better. The echo again might actually wheel, so I think let's just take some ramp. There's a portal if we try and get a tinker. Mystic Confluence is also a nice one. I guess I could take the land, the Grixis land, the blue and red mainly, I suppose. Again, I don't think I want to take the portal because I don't have a tinker, so I think I'm just going to take a land at this stage. Okay, there's a citadel. I guess I could take Citadel in case we get a tinker. I guess there's a Rongren Trial, which could be one, or a probe. But Bodacious Citadel is a very good tinker target, so I think I take the Citadel in case we do get it. Okay, nothing particularly grey. I guess I'll just take the land, the blue land, which is searchable if we get any fetches. Okay, there's now a Talisman of Progress, or a Smuggler's Copter, blue-red land. I think I just take another Talisman. Trinket Maid doesn't get anything at the moment, though there was a petal in pack 1, I think it was. Actually, maybe I should take Mystical, just in case we do get the tinker that I can search up. I think I take Mystical. Okay, Triplicate Titan, Marsh Flats does actually get both my lands and a Shelldock. So Wishclaw, but probably don't need the Wishclaw now. And again, I don't think I want Triplicate, though. It's quite good with Flash if we see that later on in the other packs. But I think I just take a Shelldock. Again, I think with there being some other fetches, probably that we might be getting other packs. Okay, so this is pack 1. So there's a troll, actually does grab both Xander's Lounge and Undercity Sewers. And again, maybe we get like a reanimate spell. So I think I actually take the troll here. Okay, Jace, sneak attack, I don't think so. Again, we could Jace if we try and brain freeze Citadel. So the petal is gone. Fairy Mastermind, I say, so also the Echo is gone. So that was in the previous pack, the Echo. Also Kappa didn't come back either. So maybe I want to take some interaction instead of the Fairy Mastermind. Okay, Triumph is probably okay for some other form of interaction. I guess I take the Hedge Maze in case we try and splash green. Guess the halfling's probably better than the other one. And a Kank was a little bit of green, but not too much. Now we are into the next pack. Okay, so we don't have any draw 7s. So I guess I could take Upheaval if we, again, try and get a what's it called? The blue artifact Hilarion Academy. Could take Upheaval. Sundering Titan is probably not going to come around, so Citadel might not be too great here if we don't get Tinker, though I'm leaning in with a bit more black, so I think I'd maybe take Upheaval and try and see if we do get Academy in the draft. Okay, there's a Pearl, so something else must have warranted the person to leave that one. Then Ugin actually do quite like, but will that wheel? I don't think so. Pyrogoyf is a nice creature if we get that back. Steam Vents also, but I think we're taking the Pearl here, obviously. So the Jace might not be something we're looking at. I'm trying to think what it was that was in the pack instead of Jace. Was that the Kappa? I can't remember now. Okay, here's a Leo. Which is, I suppose, fine. There's a Candelabra if we wanted to take that, but again, I don't think I want to take it without Academy. There's actually Reanimate now with Troll. Leo might actually wheel because it is 3 colours. So I think I take Reanimate. Try and get something back from that pack as well. Okay, Teferi, if we were in white, but I think it might just be a Consult or maybe some lands. But these aren't fetchable, but I don't have a fetch at the moment. So I think I just take Consult, though obviously it's not great with the ramp. I only have two forms of ramp at the moment. Oh, wrong one. Take the Consult here. Damnation, or there's a Blood Crypt which is also fetchable if we want red. Okay, I don't think I want the Endmine green. Bankbuster might also be quite nice. Like, this isn't even a great Tinker deck, even if we did get Tinker. So maybe just take the Bankbuster, or maybe just a Damnation for against the aggro decks. Inquisition is probably actually also quite nice. I think I'll take a board wipe as I'm not going to be particularly creature oriented. Toxic now as well. Brainstorm. Not great without any fetches, but I think I take that. I guess I can brainstorm and then cycle the troll for what it's worth. There's a daze now and a ponder, which is also shuffling. There's a green and white fetch, and it doesn't particularly do much in my deck. So I think I take the ponder. Though daze obviously is quite nice if you bounce maybe one of these surveil lands, but I think I take the ponder. Loot. Deep cavern bat might be something. I don't think I'm looting. I think I just take some cheap interaction possibly with the bat. Okay, this is... Wasn't there something in this pack that I was thinking of wheeling? I can't remember now. Prof's not too great, I don't have any draw 7s. Guess maybe Thunder Trap Trainer or Otawara. Guess I just take the trainer. Hearse and a Golos. Neither of them are particularly great. A bit of green coming around, but I don't think I'm anywhere near green. I think the previous pack actually was the Sultai guy. I guess I'll just take a Golos. Yeah. That's a bit unfortunate. Guess I'll just take that. There's a lot of green coming back. Guess I'll take that. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing any of them. Guess I'll take a land for some reason in case I need that. And white, don't think so. And a land at the end. Okay, so yeah, the Leovold would have been nice to have got it. Okay, so there's Mox Emerald, Animate Dead, Force. There's the flash, but I don't have anything to utilize the flash. So I guess I'm just taking Emerald. But Force and Negation, Animate Dead, and Flash probably won't wheel. There's nothing really else in this pack. Again, it's a green card which is probably going to wheel, but don't think I'm going to be doing that. Ragavan as a red card. Or Pentad. Retrofit Foundry is quite nice. Don't have any other red, do I? So yeah, I don't know if Ragavan is really worth... Well, there's the Torsten actually for Flash. So I could take Torsten and maybe see if Flash wheels. There's a new inclusion of Fire Nation Occupancy. No triggers on your opponent's turn. I think I take the Torsten and maybe see if I can get Flash back. It's a Dak and a Gristlebrand. Ooh, I don't have any way of getting Grizzlebrand in the graveyard. Quantum Riddler's actually quite nice. So is Dak. This pack is quite nice actually. Wheel as well, though can't really utilise the wheel for that. Guess I take Gristlebrand. Maybe there's a way I can loot away and then reanimate the Gristlebrand. Show and tell now. Okay. Bahamut, which is... there's also World Spine Worm for Flash. I think I take the show and tell because I've got Bolus's Citadel. So this might not be an upheaval deck anymore. So I don't really have any fast mana. I've only got a couple. Show and tell could be a good one. Or the World Spine Worm for the Flash. I think I'll take the Worm because I think show and tell might wheel. That's a risky one, but I think it's worth it. Wasteland now, or a Raffine's Tower as a memory jar. Guess I take Raffine's Tower, which can also be grabbed by the troll. Nether Goyf or Talisman. Don't think I'm splashing for Grist. Guess that's an okay one drop. Or I could take this for red if Dak comes back. Don't think so. Okay, Arid Mesa can grab Xander's Lounge, Raffine's Tower. That's it. There's an Atali, or there's Bayou. Maybe just take us 3 steps ahead, I suppose. Don't think I want Atali for Flash. Tamio, okay. Or Expedition Map, possibly. Actually, the Blaze Mine Verge might be okay for red if Dak comes back. Suppose actually Tamio is quite nice for putting stuff in the graveyard, because I can just name like Reanimate or something and then it puts into the graveyard. Don't think I'm going to be any of them. Actually, that's got green in it for Tamio. So maybe I do actually start adding in some of these green cards. Okay, so was this the Flash pack or was the Flash in the next one? Okay, yeah, I think Flash was probably in this pack. So also Animate Dead that's gone. I guess maybe, but I don't think so. Dark Ritual probably fine if I'm trying to get out something quick. And probably not any of these. Okay, so I might need to maybe look at some of the green. Don't think I'm going to be world spine worming now because of the Flash. So I think I could probably splash green with Tamio because I've got. Is one of these green? No. Okay. So yeah, I don't think I'm world spine worm. I might want to keep the Torsten. So I've got some green with my emeralds and Mox Pearl. Do I want to splash Renin 6? Or do I want to start looking at some more green with Ignoble Hierarch and Delighted Halfling? Like, I don't think this is actually a Citadel deck anymore. Nothing really kind of works with that. Can't cheat it out quickly, so I don't think it's worth it. So what am I looking at? Could skip the Torsten maybe, and then try and get in some with some more green. Mystical Tutor, would that grab? I guess that grabs Reanimate and a Damnation if I need to. Maybe the Jace is maybe okay also with putting things into the graveyard to get back with Reanimate, though I only have one reanimation spell. so I don't want to rely on it too much. I guess Jason Tamio kind of fills up the graveyard to escape a Nethergoyf, but I don't think that's too great either. So I'm looking at 15 lands with 2 mocks and 3 of these ramp spells or ramp artifacts. Do I want the Talisman of Progress? Or maybe I just get rid of the Pentad Prism. So yeah, I don't think I want, though I do actually have, because I do have 2 mocks, actually Upheaval might be pretty good now. So yeah, maybe actually bring in Upheaval. So I can actually maybe then add in 3 more cards. I don't think I want a white. Could Myco spawn for some ramp, though I'm never, well I guess I can kick it with the talismans, though it's more likely just going to be a 4 mana 3/3 with a bit of ramp. Like maybe Delighted Halfling, Ignoble Hierarch for some green. The Tamio, though, both of them being green might not be particularly great. But again, it's ramp for Upheaval. So then maybe Pentad also is quite nice with Upheaval. Or if I want to try and get another top end, though it is green and white. Though I do have white with Talisman, I can cast it with Halfling as well. I think, yeah, the Adartha also has white, which I can. Did I not get a fetch? I thought I had a fetch. I guess the only fetch I've got is with the creature, though it can grab it. So maybe that's worth trying to go with a Torsten. This is a interesting mix of everything. So, well, first draft back. Let's do some 5-color stuff. So Hedge Mage, which is fetchable. The 2 mocks, Underground City. I guess I run the Savannah anyway, and probably the Verge, and maybe Sheldock as well. What a crazy selection of lands. Okay, see what we've got. So probably don't need the forest, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what's my blue-black split? So more blue than black. Do have double black, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again I can cycle it. Actually, maybe the Grizzlebrand isn't what I'm looking at here. And instead can maybe get a Myco spawn instead for some ramp. I think maybe the Torsten might be better than... Yeah, it's still a big hitter. So I need to get rid of 2. So, okay, so I've got 17. So I'm actually missing... Got too many things, actually. Maybe the Goyf I don't need... So is that 15 land with 2 mocks? Maybe Brainstorm actually I don't want. And yeah, maybe Goyf is... I think I'd prefer the other Goyf. And just try it like this instead. I'm still tempted to add in the Pentad Prism because of the upheaval. But what would I cut instead? I guess maybe Bat. Or one of these. Yeah, let's just do this. I'm not going to fuss over it too much. Not hoping crazy things with the deck. Again, I'm not the best when it comes to cube. So let's just see how it does and just cross our fingers and see we get to at least 1 or 2 wins. But yeah, I'm not the best at knowing what things I need to be picking from the draft over certain things, hence why I didn't do so well my first attempt when it came into Arena. But anyway, I do enjoy a kind of a cube, and interesting to see what people kind of are able to do. But anyway, let's head on into our first match, and hopefully we just draw well, because I think we're going to have to need to do anything decent in the deck. Okay, so we've got a 1 lander. So yep, definitely a mulligan here. And another, wow. That's crazy. Well, down to 6, was it? Down to 5 we go. Okay. Well, I guess I put the big creatures to the bottom annoyingly. Or this doesn't, I'm not going to have to cast that, so actually maybe I keep the Grizzlebrand, put back the 2 green cards. Ugh. That was not great. 2 Opal for the opponent. Soul Ring, yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna... they might be black, so I guess I probably don't want to cycle in case they have their own reanimate. Though I guess I wanted to... Telemann Academy. Yep. So, don't need the red. I didn't get red, so I probably want green, white, or maybe just Surveil. Yeah, I guess I grab the white, even though it's a Surveil. Yeah. So not great with the Jace being in hand. Maybe the opponent is just mono blue artifacts. Nettle Cyst. Yeah. It's quite big. They've still got 3-4 mana. Well, let's Shelldock, see what we can hit. Okay, there's a Torsten, so let's probably put that under there. And is this gonna get countered? I don't really care if this does anyway. Sure. of all the things to get counted in my deck, that's probably an okay one. So actually I can Jace balance, sure. Interesting balance. So this is, I need to have 20 or fewer cards. Well, drawing a lot of land. I'm not too sure that balance was particularly great, because they would be just hitting me down with their germ token. Okay. They can keep bouncing with Caracas as well to get their lands out, so that's a pretty good top deck from them. Maybe getting my own one might be what I'm looking for. So neither of us can do the Shelldock activation quite yet. I suppose they can, yeah, equip their assist and start hitting me. Yep, this is what happens when you have better busted cards. Cut down does nothing. It doesn't, well, I guess they're splashing, added red for that, so they need black, which I guess they can get, so they need black and green, so they're missing one of those colours. Mystical, yeah, don't think I'm doing anything with that now. Annoyingly, the Caracas can just bounce their Golos, even if I get a... Okay, so can they do it? Yeah, because I can't get anything into my hand to do it. So yeah, they can just activate. So they can hit me for 10 exactly. Well, mulliganing twice and having one land in both of them hands was not the best. But maybe that's like a play versus draw kind of situation. I don't know. With the balance. But anyway, let's head on into the next round. Okay, here we are back for round number 2. And I actually have more than one land. Annoyingly no untapped green, but I don't think I actually even have an untapped green, so maybe that's why having one green would have been good. I guess I don't need to surveil quite yet, so let's just play this triome. And I guess I wanted to... okay, so we're up against Boros. Yay. Guess I want to get the Delighted Halfling down now. See if we can maybe get like a board wipe. Consult the stars. Don't actually think I want that. I think I just want to try and find some removal. So maybe we can get a Golos out quickly. Figure of Destiny, yeah. Definitely need to find this board wipe. And making it a 2-2. So again, Thundertrap Trainer can maybe help dig for something as well. Ignoble Hierarch. Well, let's... One, two, three. Actually, I can go lost, can't I? And maybe just try and get some lands out of the deck. So maybe if I just do that. Again, I can't tithe it. And can get Shelldock maybe, or Surveil. Guess I just get a surveil land. And don't want... So actually I've got green, white. Guess I don't have red. But yeah, I don't think I want to draw that. So let's just bin that. Again, need to find some removal. Elspeth, nice. That's yeah, definitely need to find the board wipe now. But even then, this Elspeth is just gonna kill me. So if I play Hierarch attack kill, then I take 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. Well, I think I need to kill the Elspeth. And play the Thundertrap Trainer. Tameo. Guess I take the Tameo. So I can Tameo, but then I'm still probably losing. Yeah, this is definitely going to be board wipe or bust for me, unfortunately. So block here, yeah. Borrow's doing Borrow's things. Yeah, that's not going to do, unfortunately. I think if I had drawn my Wrath, then I'd be winning, but they just, yeah, having Menace on that pirate or plunderer is very awkward to try and block against. But, well, here we are with 2 losses and only 1 to give. Classic cube, unfortunately for me, but hopefully we can get 1, but yeah, not looking too great. I think I was just missing too many pieces to kind of work together with each of the other cards I picked up. But anyway, let's pause the video and wait for the opponent to arrive. Okay, welcome back. Here we are to game number 3. And see if we are on the play versus draw. So I am first with some removal and a ponder, so this seems fine. So we can maybe set up our draws. Would be interesting to see if they're also another porous gamer. So if they are creature deck, this hand's probably pretty good. But if they are combo, I'm going to say this is not the best hand for it. But I don't think I'm going to be mulliganing at hand. So I'm assuming because I'm in the bottom bracket, this opponent is also. So let's blue also from them. Okay, so let's. I think I actually want to do that just so in case it gets. In case it gets dazed. It's pretty good. I guess I don't want to shuffle. So draw this, draw that next turn. Yeah, that's fine to keep. Guess keeping up this swamp also for cut down if they do have a cheap creature, if they're maybe blue-green. Oh, well, hopefully we can get this game finished before it kicks me off. So I'm assuming maybe the opponent also has got that warning popped up on their screen, which is why they're hesitating slightly, but maybe they will come back. So I guess bat and okay, so they are green, so they might have some mana dorks which cut down might hit, and then bitter triumph to kill anything bigger, and again damnation for anything that I can't deal with later on. So I guess that's another reason to keep the 4th land under the bat. So what do they pitch? An Elspeth. Wow, okay, so they're white. Or there's an Oko, but I can kill the Oko with Bitter Triumph, which is probably what I'm going to need to do, because assuming they're just going to make a food, and if I then don't kill it, that's then going to turn to 3-3, so we'll have to bat next turn. Or I might even consult. Consult might be quite nice just to try and fill the hand up with something, because again it's not particularly great if they're not creatures, but Oko, Elspeth, they might have some creatures. Okay, like there's a MacD, which is fine, not too fussed about that. So I think we're gonna bat and see what they have got going on. They might have a counter that they want to use here. Sure. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to do this now in case they've got like a pump spell or something. So then next turn, do I consult if I don't draw a land? Maybe. Though they've got something in their hand. Okay, I could Thunder Trap. That does grab Mox. And then I can do 1, 2. If I draw a land, I can then Offspring. So that's maybe Delighted Halfling. And I think I wait one more turn to see if I draw a land for the Thunder Trap Trainer. I can maybe kick. Like it can be countered, but at least it kind of has some ramp for the Thunder Trap Trainer. And if I don't draw a land, then I definitely will consult the stars. Okay, there's a Tameo, annoyingly. Maybe that was what was in hand last time. Like, I don't have blue, so they can't flip Tameo now because the Mox has got a white card. So they are looking at the halfling. They're debating killing the halfling. Okay, so there's an island, so I think actually maybe the Damnation. Maybe I need to Damnation. No, I think I'm gonna Offspring here. Again, there shouldn't be any counters unless they've got Mana Drain. No, it's not got Mana Tithe. I can't remember if it is in the set or not. So what are we looking for? Some, okay, Reanimate or Jace. Don't have anything worth reanimating. And I've got 1, 2, 3, so I can actually cast the Jace and not get countered. So I think I cast or take the Jace here. See what the next hit is. Maybe I hit my other, okay, 3 steps ahead, sure. They've got something which is white and green instant. Maybe it's actually just the food which is holding priority. Well, whatever it is that they are deep in the tank thinking. Okay, they're just... So maybe they need the food for something. Maybe they also have got their own Tellurian Academy, which matters for artifacts. Because I'm assuming you would just utilize the mana and gain 3. If you weren't doing anything with 4 mana. Well, it's not. Is Emperor, Wandering Emperor, is that in the draft? Because I guess they might have used that against the Halfling. Okay, well, I think... Actually, maybe I hold up 3 steps ahead and then consult. Yeah, I think I do that. So I can consult it end step on their end step if they don't do anything. No need to cast the Jace now. Again, I can maybe also loot with 3 steps ahead. 7. So I can do both. Create a token. So that'd be 4 memory jar. Okay, so that's probably what I'm gonna have to counter. So counter. Can I even do that? 6, 1, 2. So I can maybe copy my Thunder Trap trainer. Yeah, might as well. Tamio, okay. Could take a Tamio here. Could get back actually the Deep Cavern Bat. Maybe they are holding on to something in their hand that they were trying to fish out the counter. Unless I just get back 3 steps ahead again. So I've got blue. Yeah, maybe it's just better to get the 3 steps ahead back.
No tail should be discarded.
And again, I can consult end step. Like, why are they not attacking with the Tamio? That's quite strange. They literally missed, is it 2 clues now? Do I care about that? Death touch, ward, haste. I guess I don't really, though. Kills a Tamio. Well, can't do both, so let's just counter. Again, maybe this is bait for something. Dark Ritual doesn't do much, so maybe I want Upheaval.
I know I noted this somewhere.
So that's Jace and mill me Pearl. Don't think I need to Pearl. I also need to maybe get back the Torsten next turn, possibly with Tamio. Also, I don't have any of my artifacts for the upheaval, so the upheaval is probably not like even that great here. Though I suppose maybe I'm trying to... okay, so gonna get all of my lands out, so that's add this. Oh, I'm gonna have to update after this. Oh, I don't even have... That's unfortunate. So was that what they were holding on to? That they were scared of countering? I don't know. Like, I'm not going to consult without being able to kick it. Preordain. So I can actually scry. So yeah, I don't even think the upheaval was that great in this deck. So let's do this first. Shelldock, Grizzlebrand. Guess I can take the Grizzlebrand and Talisman, or just Mox. And then Preordain, Reanimate. Do I have... I guess well, the Torsten's going to reveal any number of creatures in it. So I guess I take this Torsten. Can take Torsten. So let's draw that. And name Reanimate with Tamio.
Let me aid your
Reanimate. Actually, how many cards have I got left? 4. Reanimate the Torsten. 2. Then mill 2, draw a card. Mill 2 and win. Lovely. Well, strange plays from the opponent not attacking with the Tamio to create clues. Maybe there's something strange in their hand that they, again, I still don't know what was. They were just scared for me to know about. But anyway, not gonna complain, and let's head on into the... Okie dokie, let's head on into the next game. And okay, a little bit of an awkward hand though on the draw. Yes, Preordain might kind of help us find a green source, though I think I keep it, but could be a bit risky if I don't find a green. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna mystical tutor for anything on upkeep, so we'll just preordain. And a Quantum Riddler to draw a card, sure. Hedge Mage, okay, so do I want to preordain first and then Hedge Maze, or I guess I can Hedge Maze and then preordain? Because yeah, I can then cast the Hierarch now with that. And a Shelldock. Guess I'll get rid of the Shelldock. Sure. So I think I'd rather try and find something else. Maybe Jace, possibly. Okay, Dark Ritual. Into something scary, probably. Yeah, okay, Mind Twist, sure. Well, that's a little bit awkward. Would have been nice to have kept the Tameo there. Yep, that's pretty unfortunate. Guess I can mystical. Can't even think what I would want to get. I guess I can get ponder to try and get something else, but hopefully maybe mind twist is all they had and nothing else going on, but unlikely. Okay, so let's mystical on end step. Consult, okay. Consult, ponder, reanimate. Is there anything in the graveyard? There isn't, is there? It's a little bit awkward that I didn't have a creature. So I guess I just ponder. Yeah. Okay, that's probably a shuffle. Yeah, hand is bad. And draw land anyway. Because they've got something. Guess I'll still attack, though Harak might end up dying here. Sure, okay. Well, as soon as I get another land, that Quantum Riddler's probably gonna do it. Unless I draw something else, but... yeah, that was brutal, that mind twist. I have a feeling that they could be missing colours. Unless, if they are just blue-black, that their hand is quite a high mana cost, but... okay, well, Academy not doing too... okay, what is going on? Wow, this is... wow, yeah. So what am I looking for? Damnation now, I suppose? I can't even cast that for my... for the offspring cost. Ugh, brutal. Again, it's going to be pretty much damnation or nothing, I suppose. Guess I do that in case I get a reanimate, I can get it back. Well, got 7 cards, so I guess I am drawing. Do I want to mill myself? Guess not. In case I mill the damnation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it takes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ugh, I think I'm just going to cycle and get a land and try and surveil into something, because this is not doing it, unfortunately. Like maybe they'll send some zombies to Jace, which might soak up some damage. The candelabra doesn't do too much, it only gives them 1 extra mana.
This isn't
This is where I draw a land for turn and scoop, I imagine. So yeah, it's basically damnation or nothing else, unfortunately, because I don't have any other kind of draw. Mystical Tutor's gone now. And a cut down, which isn't going to do it, unfortunately. Well, wasn't expecting too much from the draft. Was a bit rough in terms of where the deck was trying to go, and maybe was anticipating some of the cards to kind of wheel when they didn't actually come back again. But at least I got a win, which was a little bit fun with the Jace. But yeah, anyway, that was the deck. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.